Are all officers at their stations?
I shall call the roll of officers to turn at their stations and report back to you, Madam President. The Sentinel.
Station by the door.
Your duties there.
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see that the door is open to our friends at all times and that they are welcome. I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to make the room comfortable and assist the president in maintaining order.
The reporter.
The reporter is stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands, from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The treasurer.
Stationed at the emblem of Washington,
Your duties there.
I keep an accurate record of receipts and disbursements, just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up our financial standings through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The secretary. Your duties there. The advisor. Why by the owl? The plow is a symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in directing the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the president so stationed?
The rising sun is the token of a new era in agriculture. If we shall follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Madam President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members. Thank you. FFA members, why are we here? To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA member should possess. May we accomplish our purposes. I now declare this meeting of the Los Banos FFA chapter duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may properly be presented. Alrighty. Welcome everybody. How are y'all doing? Good? Hope so. Good evening, and I'm so excited that everyone could be here. It's so nice to be able to see like actual people in person and not through a screen. So I'd really like to give a huge warm welcome to all the members and all the parents and admin, advisors, and special guests that are present tonight. It is a huge honor to be granted this opportunity to hold this banquet today. Although it is modified and not really quite what we're used to, we are so more than excited to be here and present to you the annual 2020-2021 presentation so that we can come together and fully recognize all of the accomplishments of our fellow members. So once again, thank you all so much for being here. Please enjoy, and let's get tonight's presentation started.
(2020) and 2021 has been a very trying year for all of us in so many different ways. From going to school, buying groceries, holding meetings, or going to the doctor are not even close to be what they used to. Yet still, there are some things that never change and continue regardless of the situation. One of those situations is the loss of a loved one. Each year, the Los Banos FFA dedicates our end-of-the-year banquet to a member of our agricultural community that had passed during that year. However, this year we felt the need to change our dedication just a bit. Our agricultural community is a very dynamic matrix that can be both simple and complex at the same time. It takes the actions of all involved, regardless of capacity, in order for agriculture's immensely productive cycle to continue. The past year, our agricultural community has seen many members pass on. Some may be a household name, and others some of us may not even know. From generational farmers, matriarchs of long-standing farming operations, public servants, agribusinessmen, educators, former FFA members, county fair volunteers and donors, to production and non-production agriculturalists, our community has lost many this past year. The Los Banos FFA chapter would like to dedicate this year's end-of-the-year presentation to all of our dynamic and multifaceted agricultural community members that have passed on. Our deepest and heartfelt condolences go out to all of your families, as our hearts are with you during your time of loss. At this time, we would like to ask for a moment of silence to show our respect for all of our agricultural community members that have passed on this year. Thank you.
I will now be announcing our special guest. When you hear your name, please stand up to be recognized. Dr. Marshall, Los Banos Unified School District Superintendent. Marg Benton, Los Banos Unified School District Board. Antoni Pereira, Los Banos Unified School District Board. Marlene Smith, Los Banos Unified School District School Board. Cassandra Young, Los Banos High School Principal Secretary. Jason Waltman, Los Banos High School Principal. Claudine Gutierrez, Los Banos High School Learning Director. Matt Rotundi, Los Banos High School Learning Director. Chris Ordunez, Los Banos High School IT. Sean Alberti, Ag Booster President. Donna Rawls, Ag Booster Board. Jana Jimenez, Los Banos High School Attendance. Thank you.
This year, our lives have changed drastically. Many of the traditional activities hosted by the community have been postponed. The agricultural community has encountered obstacle after obstacle. As students, our days start by waking up in the morning, getting ready for school, turning on our computer, and joining class at home. Teachers are met with empty classrooms and get to see their students remotely. The FFA program has had to adapt to ever-changing guidelines. But despite all these obstacles constantly thrown in our faces, we have not stopped working and persevering. This year, the Los Banos FFA chapter proudly presents our theme, Going the Distance, to represent the unwavering support and determination everyone has this year.
Despite the pandemic, our community has continued to thrive. Our dairies, farms, orchards, and fields have continued to produce products that will be used not only locally, but nationally. While businesses were forced to shut down or find new ways to operate, it was our community who supported them through those trying times. Our community has always played a major role in our FFA program. From farmers to small businesses and restaurants, the support has never stopped. With the loss of the fair for the past 2 years, it has really had a major impact on our community as a whole. Our community has tried to keep those yearly traditions alive throughout the pandemic by providing opportunities for fair concessions to open up in-store parking lots. Our community has also reached out and supported families who are going through financial struggles or the loss of loved ones. Our community and families have also provided the opportunity to FFA members to continue their education in ag and other careers by providing scholarships. I am proud to be a part of an FFA organization and community that continues to go the distance.
Throughout this trying year, agriculture has stood firm and has provided for us day after day. Farmers in our community got up bright and early every morning so that they could tend to their livestock as well as plant, irrigate, and harvest their fields in order to fulfill their responsibilities of supplying food to those who depend upon them. Although many industries struggle, agriculture in our area has gone above and beyond by producing more than half of the United States' fruits, vegetables, and nuts. The local agricultural production is a part of the 11% of California, which produces food for over 50% of our amazing country. Agriculture in the Central Valley continues to prevail and go the distance, time and time again, year after year.
Throughout this year, ag teachers have been going the distance for their chapter and members nationwide. Although there has not been a normal amount of activities throughout this school year, ag teachers are still pushing and creating events for their members and students to participate in. Although you may think being an ag teacher is easy, they have a superpower that not everyone has. They are compassionate, hardworking, driven, and always putting their members and students above themselves. As we know, agriculture has not stopped, and neither have ag teachers. Ag teachers are still making sure that their FFA program is running progressively and efficiently for their members and community. Teachers in agriculture are still finding ways to help their students and members attend conferences, competitions, and even livestock shows within their community and state. As most of these conferences and competitions are on Zoom, it still gives members a chance to develop leadership qualities and further their leadership skills. Nationwide, ag teachers are working harder than ever to help their members succeed in life. Teachers in agriculture are still finding ways that make giving back to their community fun and efficient for their students and members. Ag teachers are going the distance by staying after class to help you prepare for conferences or competitions, constantly checking up on your animal to make sure everything is okay for a livestock show or county fair, and most importantly, they are always there for you despite of what you may possibly need help on. So next time you see an ag teacher, thank them for their compassion and generosity that they have for the FFA program and members of agriculture.
Going the distance. What is going the distance? Is it 5 minutes from now? Is it 5 years from now? Or even perhaps 5 decades from now? For the Los Banos FFA, it is all the above. Because what we do and what we teach for the students of the Los Banos FFA is not only in the moment, but it stays with them for a lifetime. The first thing we did as a chapter was our drive-through meetings. our officer team would go out and set up tables, and then our members would drive through to do many things, such as collect awards, vote for new officers, or pick up stuff for their ag classes. As an officer team, we started our virtual year with a virtual Green Hand Conference, complete with games, activities, and teaching our new FFA members about our FFA program and what we have to offer. We couldn't focus on the things we couldn't do. We had to focus on the things we could do, because you can't go the distance if you don't move in a positive direction. We virtually attended the MFE Made for Excellence Conference and the ALA Advanced Leadership Academy to improve our leadership skills and to develop new ways to become better leaders. We accomplished having a BIG team, Creed contestants, a Linguista drive-through, volunteering throughout the community, and our Los Banos FFA put on a livestock show for our students. I'm proud of our chapter and of our officer team. I'm grateful for our advisors who have led us through this very different and challenging year. And in 5 years from now, and even 5 decades from now, I will remember that I was part of a special group that went the distance.
For over the course of just 1 year, our lives have been changed drastically. Many, if not all of us, have experienced moments of fear, difficulty, and loss. But although so much has changed over that past year, there is so much that has still remained the same. Our community has continued to support its members and its local businesses. Our agriculturists have worked tirelessly every single day to provide those necessities of life. Our teachers have adapted to preserve our students' education. And our amazing program of the Future Farmers of America has strived to keep its members active and fulfilled. So although we have been through so much as people and as businesses and as an organization, we have persevered and conquered the obstacles to be where we are today. And through all of that loss and that difficulty and fear that we have been through, us as people and as a community all together have truly gone the distance. And we will continue to go that distance as long as this organization and this community stands. Thank you.
The State Farmer degree is the highest degree the state can bestow upon its members. There are multiple minimum qualifications to receive this degree. They must have earned a 2.0 GPA, must have been an active member of at least 3 years, must engage in a supervised agricultural experience where they have earned a profit of $1,000 or 500 hours invested into their project, must have given a 6-minute speech, have participated in committees, be involved in leadership activities at and above the chapter level, as well as completing 25 hours of community service. The following 14 students from the Los Banos High School were recognized as the 2021 State FFA Award recipients. If you are here this evening, please stand to be recognized. Tessa Alberti. Austin Bowling. Derek Baca. Gloria Leonard. Samantha Hogan. Shane Hogan. Janessa Jimenez, Nick Jones, William Gilardi, Aaron Vieira, Layla Medina, Ryan Weatherington, and Emma Van Levenzel. Thank you so much.
And Joe Espina. Each year, our chapter recognizes some people that have gone above and beyond to help our program and us teachers and students. And this year, we want to recognize a few individuals. The first individual, unfortunately, is not here, but she had some big shoes to fill and some big hearts. Cassandra Young came in and took over the head secretary's position and has done, in my opinion, an absolutely wonderful job for this chapter and for the school. And we'd like to thank her wholeheartedly. I think I made this comment a few years ago. I'm not really sure how long ago it was, 3 or 4 years ago. You are a breath of fresh air for our high school, and we appreciate everything that you have done to help our program in the short time that you have been here. So thank you very much. The last 3 individuals are student teachers from this current school year, and wow, what a year to come out and try to student teach. The first 2 young ladies aren't with us tonight. They have moved on and are in search of jobs. And that was Miss Myra Maggione and Miss Vivian Rico. They did a wonderful job, and unfortunately, they never got to see students in the classroom. The only thing they got to see was for the first week or so, maybe some faces, and then slowly some ceiling fans, and then black screens with names at the bottom of it. But they did a great job, and they persevered, and they moved through, and I feel comfortable that they will be outstanding teachers of their own. And then the last one that we would like to recognize is Miss Adriana Farmer, who is our current student teacher. Adriana's done an awesome job, and she gets to see some students, not as many as we would like, but she has had the ability to be able to be in the classroom with students and also work with speaking students, BIG, some teams, and she has done an outstanding job and will be leaving us in a very short time. She's actually done with college, but since we run so far into June this year, she's staying on board with us. So thank you very much for all of your work. And John?
We don't have freshmen and sophomores here tonight, but we'd like to recognize some of them. Our Star Green Hand degree is given at the chapter level to the most active first-year members. These members have demonstrated a high level of leadership. These members have demonstrated a high level of leadership through their participation in public speaking, judging teams, community service activities, FFA meetings, SAEs, supervised agriculture experiences, project competition, scholastic achievement, and extracurricular activities at Los Banos High School. The following students are the 2021 Star Green Hands for the Los Banos FFA. Gianna Bretz, Madison Jasso, Ava Menifee, and Lorelei Skinner. And congratulations to all. The Chapter Star Farmer goes to the chapter member who has earned the Chapter FFA degree. These students have maintained a high level of participation in FFA, school, and in the community. Students have displayed leadership through SAEs, judging teams, project competition, and community service. They know the value of academics and extracurricular activities. The following students have earned the 2021 Star Chapter Farmer degree: Jacinta Brown, Lily Kanemoto, Prisha Vaya, and Jocelyn Vera. Congratulations to you all.
On behalf of the Los Banos High School Agriculture Department, I am proud to announce tonight our students will be awarded $33,200 in senior scholarships. As an agriculture department, we want to thank and continue support of our community, ag businesses, and organizations that support the future leaders of tomorrow. We value their commitment of our sponsors to support the members, our program for academic success, leadership skills, FFA, supervised agricultural experience, and community service activities. Each of the donors tonight put meaning in helping members who want to strive for the FFA mission, which is to make a positive difference in the lives of students by developing premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education. If you receive or your name is called, please stand to be recognized. Our first scholarship for the evening is the John Manise Memorial Scholarship, donated by the friends and family of John Manise. It's a $1,000 scholarship awarded to Zach McCullough. The Miss E. Elise Echeverry Memorial Scholarship. There's 5 $500 scholarships. Please stand to be recognized. Haley Rocha. Caden Trickolo. Emma Menifee. Zach McCullough. And Tessa Alberti. The Paul Itterbeat Scholarship is donated by the friends and family of Paul Itterbeat. It's a $500 scholarship with a perpetual trophy. The recipient is William Gilardi.
Next, we have the Living to Serve Jamie Brown Memorial Scholarship, donated by the friends and family of Jamie Brown. It is a $500 scholarship, and the recipient is Caden Prickler. Next is the Pat C. Mastro Scholarship, donated by the friends and family of Pat Mastro. It is a $1,000 scholarship, and the recipient this year is Mr. Joey Spina. Next, we have the John Garcia Memorial Scholarships. There are 2 of them. They are donated by the friends and family of John Garcia. The first $1,000 scholarship is received by Zachary McCall. The second scholarship is a $700 scholarship, and the recipient this year is William Gillard. Next is the VSI, or Veterinary Service Incorporated Scholarship. It is donated by VSI Incorporated, Mr. Steve Gardner, and this year there are 4 scholarships. The first $750 scholarship is for Haley Rocha. Second is Mr. Joey Rawls. The third is Zach McCullough. And the fourth is Mr. William Gilardi.
Continuing with the Heritage Foundation Scholarship, there are 5 $1,000 scholarships. The first recipient is Zach McCullough. Next recipient is Caden Prickolo. William Gilardi. Daniela Azevedo. And Haley Rocha. Next, we have the Lloyd Cotta Memorial Scholarship, donated by the Friends and Family of Lloyd Cotta. It's a $250 scholarship, and the recipient is Emma Menifee. The Spina Memorial Scholarship, donated by the Spina family. We have 2 recipients. It's a $300 scholarship. The first is Emma Menifee. And the second is William Gilardi. The Henry Pereira Jr. Memorial Scholarship, donated by the Pereira family. It's a $400 scholarship, and that's to Mr. Joey Rawls. We have 2 Lions Club scholarships in the amount of $500. Recipients are Caden Prickolo.
For the next scholarship, we have Stephanie Marie Doherty Memorial Scholarship. It is a $500 scholarship donated by the Barcelos family. The recipient is Haley Doherty. The Dominic Giannone Scholarship, donated by the Giannone family, is a $500 scholarship, and the recipient is Haley Rocha. Merced County Farm Bureau Scholarship is donated by Merced County Farm Bureau. It is a $1,000 scholarship, and the recipient is Joy Rouse. The second scholarship for Merced County Farm Bureau is a $750 award, and it goes to Caden Prickolo. The Arthur Nutcher Scholarship, donated by the Arthur Nutcher family. It is a $1,000 scholarship, and the recipient is Zachary McCullough. The Frank Palazzo Memorial Scholarship, donated by the Palazzo family. There is 3 $500 scholarship awards. The first one goes to Emma Menifee. Second one goes to Caden Prickolo. And the next goes to William Gilardi. The Yosemite Farm Credit Scholarship, donated by Yosemite Farm Credit, is a $500 scholarship, and it goes to Haley Rocha. The American Ag Credit is a project competition scholarship donated by the American Ag Credit. It is a $750 scholarship, and the recipient is Zachary McCullough.
Our next scholarship, Morningstar Packing Company. This is the person who has donated it, the company. $1,500 scholarship, Emma Menifee. Another $1,500 scholarship to Caden Prickolo. And last but not least, $1,500 to Haley Rocha. Our next scholarship, from Los Banos Ag Boosters, there's multiple. First one, $500 to Emma Menifee. Second to Gloria Leonard. Next, Tessa Alberti. Joey Rawls. Joey Spina. Caden Pricklow. William Gilardi. Zachary McCullough. And Haley Rocha. Our next is the Los Banos Ag Booster High Point Scholarship. It is a $250 scholarship donated by Los Banos Ag Boosters, and it goes to Haley Rocha. Tonight we'd like to have the following students stand and be recognized for being at least a 3-year completer and have received their state FFA degree. They will receive a golden sash to wear at our graduation ceremony. The following students, stand up. Tessa Alberti. Austin Bowling. Katie Clark. William Gilardi. Samantha Hogan. Shane Hogan. Janessa Jimenez. Nick Jones. Gloria Leonard. Zach McCullough. Layla Medina. Kaden Criccolo. Jody Walls. Haley Rocha. Joey Spina. Derek Baca. And Ryan Weatherington. As we have watched our seniors grow the past 4 years, we have seen each of you build leadership skills and take pride in the FFA program and the agricultural industry. Can we have the seniors please stand? All seniors. There you go. We want to give the class of 2021 a huge round of applause, and as FFA advisors, parents, LBHS staff, and administration, school board, and community are proud of each and every one of you. Please, congratulations.
The Los Banos Ag Boosters joins with the Los Banos and Pacheco FFA to support the future of agriculture. The Los Banos Boosters, parents, and community work hard throughout the year to provide an incentive trip for both schools to reward students for their commitment to the FFA organization. Students earn the trip by being actively involved in the 3 main components, or the FFA model of classroom, SAE, and FFA. Students show their leadership skills at FFA meetings to competing across the state in public speaking and judging contests. The following individuals will be representing the Los Banos FFA on the 2021 leadership trip to Washington, D.C. are Gianna Bretz, Madison Jasso, Ava Menifee, Lily Kanemoto, Brooklyn Silva, Laura Lee Skinner. Alternates are Fallon Hayes, Glejal Calso, Jacinta Brown, and lastly, Isabella Faria. Congratulations.
Okay, good evening. Before I go through and open this envelope that some folks want to know what's on the inside, just want to go through and say thank you all for taking the time to come down tonight. Your schedules, which may not be the same as they have been in the past, but we appreciate all of you taking the time, all the folks that contributed, all the folks that have gone through and helped bring this evening together, from our staff to the folks here on campus in all capacities to make this evening happen. So with that being said, I have the incoming officer team I get the pleasure to announce to you this evening. Your 21-22 chapter Sentinel will be Miss Jocelyn Vieira. Your 21-22 chapter reporter, Ms. McKenna Silvera. Your 21-22 chapter treasurer, Ms. Emma Van Lovensons. Your 21-22 chapter secretary, Ms. Victoria Paley. Your 21-22 chapter vice president, Ms. Erin Vieira. And your 21-22 chapter president for year number 2, Lexi Carlucci. Madam President, there's some business you need to take care of up here. Folks, also in the same fashion as we had at Scholarship Night, which was done so well earlier in the month, the seniors and folks that are receiving scholarships, sashes, certificate, state degree, all of those things, there are packets up here with ag staff. Now, one of the things I want to make sure is don't just like fling it around because you might lose $1,000 check that's inside of it. Okay, so like hold on to it like a prom date. All right, there you go. Oh, and also on the inside of that, there is a list of thank yous to where to send your thank you letters for those gracious donors that are helping extend your education.
Alrighty, everybody. Mr. Brooks threw my binder on the floor so everything's scattered all over the place. Oh, okay, never mind. It's a mess up here. Okay, well, before we close this thing out here, I'd really like to give a thank you. So I'd really like to take this opportunity to give thanks to each and every one of the people that could make this night possible. The ability to come together in person, especially after a year of such hardship, is such an honorable opportunity that us as a chapter are beyond grateful for. Thank you to everybody who has taken time out of your busy schedules to make this night happen. We are beyond happy to be able to recognize all of those amazing members who have accomplished so much during a year of such restriction. I would like to start off specifically by saying thank you to all of the members within our chapter, the parents, and the special members of our community for continuing a positive environment for those within it and to continue our FFA traditions, as well as keeping this chapter thriving as being the most active program and one of the most active organizations that this school has to offer. Thank you to the Ag Department, Ag Boosters, administration, and the district for the continuous support, donations, and contributions that have been made over the years to continue this amazing program and support all of the activities that encompass it. Our chapter would be not what it is today without everything that all of you have done, and the gratitude that we feel as a chapter cannot be expressed enough. The contributions made in any way, shape, or form by any person in any portion of this community is greatly honored by our chapter and have shaped this community in more ways than could possibly be expressed. And for all of that, we dearly thank you. We're now going to proceed with the closing ceremony, so if my officers can go to your stations, please. Mr. Secretary, do you have a record of any further business which should now be transacted? Does any member have any new or unfinished business which may properly come before this meeting? We are about to adjourn the meeting of the Los Banos FFA chapter. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, please join me in a salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I now declare this meeting adjourned.